how to awaken in the general system, love thy friend as thyself, and how will that be expressed in the internet network that we're planning on building for the entire world?
We have to build it from that principle. Why do we need that system for? Anyway, why do we need a group for? Why do we need a virtual group for? Why do we need this whole system for? Only in order to help ourselves to reach love thy friend as thyself. What else? I just need a system? Nobody needs a system. Nobody of the participants doesn't need it just for information. That's wrong. Just to study. For what? For the sake of wisdom? It's worthless. It won't give you anything. This is not wisdom of this world that can give you anything. Just to be connected to thousands of people to fulfill your life because you have nothing better to do. To save you from boredom, that's the purpose. There can be only one purpose. There's only one purpose to the group and to all of humanity. There's one purpose for our whole existence, to come to mutual love and to discover the upper force that it will dwell in us. There's nothing more than that. Therefore, the whole system that we want to build has to awaken people for the importance of that mutual goal. That's it. And it has to be clear in all the types of connections, in all the actions that they will do, in every entrance to that mutual system. It has to be deliberately more revealed or less, but everything has to be arranged and fixed towards that direction, that purpose. That's clear. Otherwise, why should we build it for? Why should we invest in it at all? If I didn't need the support from this huge kli, I would have shut down everything, stay at home, and that's it. Book, cup of tea, that's enough for me. What else do I need? This whole thing, which is more than me and the source, the book, that is, anything more than that, even just one more, two, or a million, this is because I have to have a society which will help me to come to the importance of spirituality, to the importance of that law, love thy friend as thyself, because this is something which is completely against my nature. What can I do? So I have to be in a society, and the society should start influencing me and start brainwashing me with unnatural principles. And I will accept it, because this is how the system is built, that I will receive it from them. I will listen to them. And for that purpose, I need a society. I come to the group in a way that compels me to, like with Rabbi Yossi ben Kisma, he has no choice. This is why I build even a bigger system, bigger and bigger, which will keep forcing me to be in that with a constant intention and worry, and perhaps I need to fill charts in order to see if I'm in order to bestow, or at least in that direction, to bestow upon others. Am I concerned about it or not? Perhaps I will find such external expressions that I will be able to measure things. Doesn't really matter if it's precise or not, but we have to plan it, whether they influence them, whether I influence them or they influence me, because then we are in a mutual concern. We take care of the well-being of our common mutual boat. So the system is meant to revive me and to keep aiming me. This is a nanny working constantly on me. For that purpose, I need the system, and to the extent that I'm capable of being in the intention in order to be so. So I myself take care of others to awaken them so that they will take care of me in return. So this is a system of connection, a virtual connection, but a connection from this world through which we want to awaken, like in a living group, we want to wake up everyone. But we come to great amount of people and great intensity, although they connect through a virtual system, but their souls, their desires have a different kind of connection between them. And they awaken this inner connection. I just need to awaken them, to ignite them, to turn them on. So this virtual system, net, it's just a mean for me. It's just a mean. Nothing more than that. It's like, oh, we can call one another by phone or by video phone. It just meant to awaken ourselves, to shaken ourselves a little bit. All the rest is done for the purpose of our inner spiritual awakening. But we have to invest in an external system as we do now. Group exists in some space, in some territory, doing something, different activities. We need to search the most beneficial ways of connection and communication between us. It's very important. How can we do it now? We have to think about it. I don't know how. I'm not an expert. I'm not an internet expert, but we have to think how we're going to do it, how we're going to build a system which will connect all our friends all over the world, all the people who are not even yet our friends, but they're showing interest and they want to come closer to that topic. For what purpose? For the great rule in the Torah, love thy friend as thyself. We don't need anything more than that. Without any differentiation of sex, nationality, nothing. Because it belongs to the whole humanity. It has to be in all languages, in all levels, beginners, veterans. This is a system which will include the whole world in different levels of connection. There are people who are drawn to it naturally because they have a natural inclination, tendency, and there are people who are indifferent to it, but they understand, they know that they're indifferent, so they will come because they feel that they need to be in it to a certain degree. I'm not drawn to it, but somehow I understand its importance. And there are those who won't belong to it at all, but as a necessity, they will be a part of it, otherwise they will feel bad. So there is room for everyone. But eventually this whole system is like a group. But because of the vast quantity which is there, and because we want to awaken everybody, including everybody, so it has a great intensity in it. And I hope it will help us advance faster. This is a side thing. There's a question from Noam from Israel. Is there a control system that inspects, examines the keeping of the rule of love thy friend as thyself, that we as a group are keeping that law. If I have a concern whether I keep it or not, this is the control system.